Hello guys, GM guys. I'll be talking about airdrop projects. I'll be talking about airdrop projects, and I'll be talking more of tapping because I discovered that most people are leveraging for tapping, and quite sure tapping was or is also airdrop project, that of like Hamster, S Empire, or some other project which involve more of tapping. It was never so for airdropping because if you are to check what airdrop is, you see that like over time or before now, we didn't have much of tapping, and so airdrop wasn't actually made much for tapping. But when some projects um came up, they took the lead in airdrop projects, and from there people got involved in airdrop project like that of Hamster or S Empire and the rest of other projects. So, but that is not the issue. But the main thing is to know what an airdrop is, because if you are to know what an airdrop is very, very, very important. And an airdrop is a strategic marketing tool that blockchain protocols and teams use to distribute tokens or digital assets to eligible users. That was the main emphasis for airdropping, and it's also used to create awareness of a new currency that is about to come out. So that was the essence of airdrop projects. But along the line, some projects came up and they involve you stacking up points like Hamster, billion point, trillion point. So it gave some people cause to worry why such project coming up to actually stack up points, and you can also see for yourself what happened to Hamster within I think the week. Hamster listed, and you see that it's not what you are stacking up that is actually required. A lot is actually required for you to do. So those are the things in which you ought to know about an airdrop. So it's not all about stacking the points. It's for you to know what the project or that particular project is all about. What are their criteria, so that you can be able to fit yourself where those criteria are mentioned. So some people felt or never took notice of that criteria, so they were out of the line and they never got much visible things in the project. Quite sure some people were much positioned for to get much point because of they understood the criteria of that particular project. So in airdropping, um tapping wasn't actually meant to be the term word for the airdrop. It's just that tapping came up out of I don't know, just a trend stuff, and people leveraged for that and continued in that. And you can see that there's something I want to say again, and there are some other airdrop that visible airdrop that, example, the bloom, the dog that listed. You see that something that you ought to know about a good project is they are tasky per se, and along the line they are not tasky. For you to accumulate points won't be that easy for you. So you can see that the layer or the phase of that project it's not just accumulating billions over time or within some period of time. You have to do that a gradual process. You have to train yourself day in day out. You have to continue in the project a day or 2 days, 3 days. Continue doing that, stacking up points little by little. It might be small, but you see that that project is trying to stretch you, and they trying to know what you can be able to whether you can be able to endure to stack that point. So for other, I'm not saying that those projects like the Hamster and its cohorts are bad, but they are not the main thing. that is in the project. I will just stop so far for project for airdrop projects, just for you to actually know your onions and know what you can be able to do, and for you to have an overview of what airdrop was actually meant to be. And the another thing I will be talking about is how to connect your Binance Moonbix. How to connect your Binance Moonbix. I will do that practically. I will do that practically. Okay, I'll do that practically. Just a minute. All right. Okay. How to connect your Binance Moon? But before then, let me do that practically. Let's go to our Telegram. Go to both. Go to Binance Moonbix. I will show you because sometimes we think some people called earlier on that they can't actually connect. So I'll be doing that practically. All right. All right. Okay. Now how to connect to your Binance Moonbix project is very important. You have to use a VPN. You just have to use a VPN. So I've gone into the project, Binance Moonbix. I didn't open my VPN just to show you how to connect it with your VPN and how it works with your VPN. So I will go here straight to the VPN for that. All right, I'll head to my VPN. So this is my VPN. I'll on it. Sorry for that. All right, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, it's connected, and it's very important to know that if you want to connect it, you have to choose a country. The reason why you're choosing a country is that some of these projects are not built with your continent, or with your let's say with your continent network. So you have to choose a country, or with your country network, per se. Let's just say continent network, or your region network. So you have to choose a region that the network support the project. So for the Moonbees, the South African network supports the project, and I think also the United States support the network. So you just head to your, it's connected already. So that is why it shows connected. So if it's not connected, you just scroll down to search and you connect it. So it's already connected. So I head back to my Binance Moonbees. So going back to my Binance Moonbees, I'll open the app again. So this time around, it's going to open because it's connected to a network with a VPN that allows the particular project. So you see that it's connected already. So that is all. If you are at this process, at this time, you are good to go. You are connected already. You can keep up with the project, and that's so you can just play the game, and that is that for that. GM guys. I hope it was well taken.